Imagine standing at the crossroads of history, where cultures, religions, and entire civilizations have intersected. It's a place where the stories of our past weave the tapestry of our present. One such story that has been etched in the annals of time is the tale of Ashkenazi Jews. The Ashkenazi Jews, a distinct community within the broader Jewish diaspora, stand at the center of a captivating debate, a debate that traverses the realms of history, genetics, and identity. The burning question that fuels this debate is their origin. Did the Ashkenazi Jews descend from Europe, or are their roots deeply embedded in the sands of the Middle East? From the heart of Europe, a narrative unfolds that portrays Ashkenazi Jews as descendants of Khazar converts from the medieval era. This perspective is bolstered by historical records that paint a vivid picture of Ashkenazi communities flourishing in Central and Eastern Europe. However, a shift in the sands leads us to the Middle East. Here, an alternate narrative arises, asserting that Ashkenazi Jews are descendants of Israelite exiles who migrated from the Middle East. This tale is anchored in biblical scriptures and reinforced by cultural and religious practices that echo a Middle Eastern heritage. Yet the plot thickens as we delve into the world of genetics, a realm where DNA becomes the storyteller, weaving narratives through strands of genetic codes. Studies have revealed a complex genetic mosaic with ties to both Europe and the Middle East, further intensifying the debate. But amidst this discourse, it's important to remember that this is more than just a quest for origins. It's an exploration of the journeys that have shaped a community, the experiences that have defined them, and the diverse influences that have molded their identity. This is not just a question of ancestry. It's a deep dive into history, genetics, and the very fabric of human identity. Europe, a continent rich in history and diversity. But does it hold the key to Ashkenazi Jewish ancestry? Let's delve into this fascinating question. Europe, a mosaic of cultures and histories, has long been considered a potential source of Ashkenazi Jewish roots. The theory of European origin is supported by a wealth of evidence, both genetic and historical. In the realm of genetics, several compelling studies have pointed towards a European connection. One such study, published in the prestigious Nature Communications, revealed significant genetic overlap between Ashkenazi Jews and contemporary European populations. The study found that the Ashkenazi Jewish genome is, in fact, a mosaic of ancestries, with a substantial portion hailing from Europe. Another study, this one published in the Proceedings of the National Academy of Sciences, found that the maternal lineages of Ashkenazi Jews could be traced back to Europe. The authors of the study concluded that the majority of Ashkenazi Jews, at least on the maternal side, descended from prehistoric European women. But the evidence isn't purely genetic. Historical accounts, too, lend credence to the theory of European origin. These accounts tell tales of Jewish migrations into Europe, particularly into the regions of Germany and France during the Middle Ages. The Jews who settled in these regions would eventually become known as Ashkenazi Jews. Their Yiddish language, a fusion of Hebrew and various German dialects, is a testament to their European sojourn. It's important to remember, however, that the story of Ashkenazi Jewish ancestry is complex and multifaceted. While the evidence for a European connection is strong, it's not definitive. Other theories, such as the Middle Eastern origin theory, also have their merits and deserve our attention. Europe, with its tapestry of cultures, could indeed be the ancestral homeland of Ashkenazi Jews. But the story doesn't end here. The next chapter of our journey takes us to the Middle East, where we'll explore the evidence pointing towards a Middle Eastern lineage. The Middle East, the cradle of civilizations, could it hold the roots of Ashkenazi Jewish ancestry? Let's explore the possibility. In the heart of this region, history has left us a trail of breadcrumbs leading to the origins of the Ashkenazi Jews. Numerous genetic studies have pointed towards a Middle Eastern heritage. For instance, a study by the University of Sheffield in 2006 found significant genetic links between Ashkenazi Jews and Middle Eastern populations. This research suggested that Ashkenazi Jews descend from a common Middle Eastern ancestral population, with the genetic markers showing a clear line of descent. Another study, conducted by the Hebrew University of Jerusalem, echoed these findings, revealing that Ashkenazi Jews share a large number of genetic traits with other Jewish groups traced back to the Middle East. Historical accounts and biblical scriptures also indicate Jewish origins in the Middle East. The Torah, the Jewish holy book, narrates the story of Abraham, considered the patriarch of the Jewish people, who resided in Mesopotamia, modern-day Iraq. The Jewish people's journey, as told in the scriptures, leads from Abraham's Mesopotamia to Egypt and finally to the land of Canaan, known today as Israel and Palestine. In the book of Genesis, the journey of the Jewish people is intricately tied to this land. This connection is further reinforced in the Exodus narrative, where the Jews, led by Moses, escape from Egyptian slavery to return to their ancestral homeland in Canaan. However, it's important to understand that while these historical and genetic pieces of evidence suggest a Middle Eastern origin, they do not conclusively prove it. The journey of the Ashkenazi Jews, like any journey through the annals of time, is complex and layered. It is a fascinating blend of history, religion, culture, and science, all intertwining to form a rich tapestry that is still being unraveled. The Middle East, with its ancient history, could be the ancestral homeland of Ashkenazi Jews, yet the debate continues. Genetics, the blueprint of life. It holds the clues to our past, but can it solve the mystery of Ashkenazi Jewish ancestry? Let's delve into the world of genes and chromosomes, a world as complex and intricate as the tapestry of human history itself. Genetic studies have become a major tool in deciphering the origins of populations, including the Ashkenazi Jews. But as with any tool, its effectiveness depends on how we use it and interpret its results. Consider this. Two researchers can look at the same genetic data and draw different conclusions. One might see a strong European connection, the other a Middle Eastern lineage. Why? Because genetic data is not a straightforward map. It's a puzzle, a complex web of interconnections and migratory paths that have crisscrossed our globe for millennia. Let's take a closer look at this puzzle. Each piece, each gene tells a story. But these stories can be ambiguous, open to interpretation. For instance, a gene that's common in both Europe and the Middle East might suggest a common ancestor, or it might simply reflect the widespread migrations and intermixing of populations over time. Furthermore, genetic studies are limited by the samples available. The DNA of today's Ashkenazi Jews may not fully represent the genetic diversity of their ancestors. Some lineages may have died out, others might have been underrepresented. This can skew our understanding and lead to conflicting conclusions. The genetic puzzle of Ashkenazi Jewish ancestry is far from solved. It's a jigsaw with many missing pieces. We need more research, more data, and perhaps new ways of interpreting the data we already have. So where does this leave us? On the one hand, genetics has the potential to unlock the secrets of Ashkenazi Jewish ancestry. On the other, it's a complex and evolving field that continues to challenge our understanding of human history. Genetics, as intricate as it is, might hold the answer, but in its current state, it only deepens the mystery. In this journey of discovery, there's no definitive answer, only more questions. And isn't that the beauty of history? It's a tapestry woven with countless threads of human experience, each thread contributing to the complex pattern of our collective past. As we've explored, the ancestry of Ashkenazi Jews is a fascinating thread in this tapestry, from the great debate that still rages about their origins, to the possible European connection, the Middle Eastern lineage, and the genetic puzzle that continues to intrigue scientists worldwide. We've journeyed through centuries of history, culture, and human migration. We've seen how the Ashkenazi Jews might have descended from both Europe and the Middle East, a testament to the incredible journey of a people through time and across continents. We've delved into the genetic evidence that suggests ties to both regions, a fascinating puzzle that researchers are still trying to piece together. But as we've also seen, this is a story that's far from complete. The quest for answers continues, as does the importance of keeping an open mind. In our quest for knowledge, we must remember to respect the complexity of the human story. We are all products of a rich and intricate history that stretches back thousands of years, and the story of the Ashkenazi Jews is a powerful reminder of this. Every discovery we make, every piece of the puzzle we find, brings us closer to understanding not just their story, but our own shared history. So let's continue to ask questions. Let's continue to explore, to research, to delve into the mysteries of our past. Because in doing so, we're not just learning about history, we're connecting with our own humanity. As we continue to unravel the mysteries of our past, we come to understand not just who we are, but how interconnected we all are. This is the story of Ashkenazi Jews, but it's also the story of humanity.